Welcome to Mastering Machines, where we discover tomorrow's reality.
When I say this, I don't mean this just for hyperbole. DeepSeek's R1 has probably become the most impactful AI model that we've seen, definitely in 2025, but also probably ever. DeepSeek R1 comes from China, and it outperforms many of the larger AI models such as ChatGPT and Claude, specifically giving some really interesting competition for the highest OpenAI model that there is currently, or specifically when it comes to reasoning, OpenAI's O1 model. But let's talk about the top 10 interesting things when it comes to DeepSeek's R1. Number 1, it's a sparsely activated giant. Most AI models fire up all their neurons for every task, so wasting power as they do that. DeepSeek R1 uses sparse activation. This feature allows it to light up only 10% of its 1.2 trillion parameters at once. Think of it as a brain that's kind of lazy, but strategically lazy. So its efficiency meets genius. Number 2, it's trained on noisy real-world data. So forget the pristine textbooks. R1 learned from the real world. Its training data includes 90% noisy data. So that means TikTok comments, mumbled podcasts, even blurry street signs. Result, it handles a lot of ambiguity just like a human would. Number 3, it has mastered 100 plus languages, including colloquialisms and slang. So ever seen an AI understand the word riz, cap, or sus? R1's fluent in 120 plus languages and dialects, from Yoruba to Yorkshire slang. It even is able to detect sarcasm better than a lot of the other models. Number 4, it solves math like an Olympiad prodigy. DeepSeek R1 aced the International Math Olympiad benchmark, scoring 85%. That's higher than GPT-4's 56%. And how did they do that? It's trained on a curated data set of math proofs from Pythagoras to quantum topology. Number 5, it uses a self-improvement loop. So R1 doesn't just learn, it evolves. So using reinforcement learning from AI feedback, so that's RLAIF, it generates its own training data, it critiques it, and iterates on it. It's like a robot student that becomes its own teacher. Number 6, energy sipping supermodel. While GPT-4 chugs a lot of power, R1 sips it kind of like a tea. It's 40% more energy efficient per token, thanks to what it's called its sparse architecture. And it's also probably one of the more eco-friendly AIs. Number 7, it's a code wizard. R1 isn't just a chatbot, it really acts as a full stack developer. If you feed it buggy Python script or buggy JavaScript code, it will debug it, optimize it, and even explain the fix to you. So doesn't this make GitHub Copilot kind of obsolete? Number 8, it's a multimodal monster. While most models struggle with images or text, R1 juggles text, audio, video, and even sensor data really well. So if you show it a meme, it will actually explain the context of the joke. And if you play a song, it will ID the actual specific genre. Number 9, it's a zero-shot generalist. There's no fine-tuning needed for R1. R1 solves zero-shot tasks like I haven't seen before from any of the other AI models. It can diagnose rare diseases and also explain why a certain trend is becoming popular on TikTok or why is it going viral. It can give you that context. And the number 10 most interesting thing regarding DeepSeek's R1 is that it has ethical guardrails, but kind of with a twist. R1's safety training is ironclad, so if you ask it to hack a website, it will shut you down. Then it will also roast you or maybe make fun of you because of that particular request. So it's pretty interesting to see kind of those methods used for this AI model. What are you using DeepSeek R1? What kind of projects are you creating with it? Let me know in the comments. Remember, master machines, discover tomorrow's reality.